Hi everyone, Macsen here. Welcome back to my Stellaris Let's Play, playing as the Space Ants, the Order of the Holy Swarm. So in the first proper action video of the Let's Play, we've basically been moving our attack swarm, looking for stars, and we've encountered lots and lots of aliens that I'm researching. There could be a lot of empires around this part of the map, which might not be a good thing. There's tons of planets that we have slight knowledge on, but I haven't surveyed many places whatsoever. I actually need to do something about that, so with that in mind, I think I have the money and the production mineral points to actually afford another science ship. So let's go to our spaceport and build one of these, the science ship. Now with that, I'm going to have to put on another scientist, otherwise it won't work. But I might as well wait until it's being finished, being made. I believe I am ready to unpause and get things going. There's another energy resource there, it would seem, but I've just got that constructor ship to get that energy. Not energy, science. Engineering one. Right, so it looks as if these guys have encountered some aliens. If I hover over there, you can see it mentions Epsilon aliens. They're very strong. 450, excuse me. 452 it said their attack strength was. Mine's 74. Right, so the Alpha Ari home system of ours has been fully surveyed. So we now know of all of the potential anomalies here in theory and all of the resources. There's a couple more there. So I've got to now make a decision about where to go. That's a neutral alien there, gas grazers. They're in yellow, red are hostile, and green are our own or potentially allies, I'm not sure. Right, so our habitable types of planets, the ones that we can colonize, are desert worlds. So I want to look for places that happen to have desert worlds. It's a tropical world there, and a lot of alien vessels, it would seem. There's an Arctic world there, arid, tropical. There's a desert world there. So, but there's also aliens, so I'm not going to go there. Has my... Yeah, there's no planets here. It looks like my combat ships have been there. What about there? Arid, Arctic. Now, yeah, so I think I'm going to have to colonize closer to home. Deserts, Gaia. Gaia! Ooh, that's interesting. Let's check that out. So Gaia worlds are actually, although we haven't surveyed it, they have surveyed it. They've got very, very high habitability rates. In fact, I think they're 100%. I'm gonna survey this world then, the desert and continental world. So if we go into that system, you can see it plots a course there. Right, let's end there. Well,
construction complete.
Construction. Right, a new science ship was finished. Let's go into the, and I always forget which screen this is, the leader screen. We're going to need another scientist. So this is going to cost me 50 influence. Influence is actually very hard to come by. There are very limited ways that you can actually acquire it. It does all sorts of things. There are edicts within the game, both planetary and galactic wide, which can do very special things. But in the main, I'm probably going to be using this early game for leaders and outposts, which also need it. Right, so let's recruit a scientist. So research speed, life span, or more research speed. That's all. Spark of Genius. Yeah, it might be more than just that. So at the moment, this guy was going to do anomalies. What are my other ones doing? That's research speed. Research speed. Leader experience. I actually want that leader experience guy to be on a science ship, I think. So I won't pick that one. Let's pick another one of those. I don't know if that's a certain category or if it's just like all research. There might be a way to find out actually. So 12%. Yeah, it does seem to be an extra 10% on anything, because that should be a colonizing thing. So they actually, that's very good. Yeah, let's go hire you then. Recruits. Recruits. Now I've got to change these around. So let's get these, swap him round for that guy. Yes, it's gone to 12. Excellent. Right, let's close that. And let's get, select sign ship. Sign the one that's now available, which is the guy who gets experience a bit quicker. You need experience for anomalies, so that's going to be very beneficial for them potentially. Right, so let's get looking for shit basically. That desert world there, let's go and tell you to survey that. Right, it's a pause finally. How are we going to try and keep
Special project complete.
Pause into a minimum, but sometimes you just have to, especially like in this instance. Wall of text. The crystalline entities, the name itself, a compromise between rival factions, a xenobiologist and xenogeologist on Alvis, are most definitely alive. Alter the refractive properties of the crystal. Because we are Xenophile, we've got an option here. Adds the prismatic lenses modifier to your empire. Extra 10% to physics research. Or we have this ability to spend energy to instantly survey any system where a crystalline entity enters. I think that's miles better. An extra 10%. That would, who knows how many times they're going to be in a system, probably not that much. So let's pick that one. I don't have the money to spend on that anyway. So in the Empire tab,
Special project complete.
Extra 10%. Ancient mining drones. How are we doing on the situation log? One left. Reports of deep space drones in certain systems have been investigated. The drones appear to be the workers and custodians of an autonomous orbital mining operation, established millennia ago and then soon abandoned by all but the drones themselves. Judging by the state of the processing equipment, the drones possess powerful mining lasers and make obviously threatening, if not outright hostile, overtures towards Formasteriodon vessels when approached. They may only be old drones, but they should be kept under close watch by the order of the Holy Swarm. Establish a listening post, or let us see what they're made of, take them apart. Now this is probably a more of a militaristic choice, and we don't really have the military to take them on. I don't know the end results of the quest chains. I'm just going to go for that one.
Situation log updated.
Might not be the best though. Right, let's get that researched. Also, right, early game, there are tons of these events. It does settle down a bit, but there's a ton for me to read at the moment. Abnormal conditions. As a science ship scans the surface of Darum 4, it becomes quite clear that we have found something out of the ordinary. The planet's natural beauty can make anyone gape in awe. Life here would be pleasant for physiologically compatible life forms. We will surely come across even more irregularities like this as we survey new planets, and should not underestimate their impact on expansion. I'm not going to always click these. They all have different icons for different things. They run out on their own. In EU4 there were tons of options for these, but Stellaris there isn't any options at all, and there's no map modes. It can maybe do with map modes, but I don't think it really needs the options for the banners. Right, space amoebas. The entities encountered by our fleet some time ago are new, wondrous forms of spaceborne life. Quickly nicknamed Space Amoeba following an Alice gross misreading of initial sensor outputs. The creature is in fact larger than the average Formasteriodon corvette. We should leave it be and remotely monitor the creature and its kin from Alvus. Very similar to the last one. I'm going to pick that again.
Situation log updated.
So I'm not researching
Construction
at the time
complete.
being with all of
Anomaly found.
Alvus, what did it do? Surface queue. What it should do is actually tell you the building that was finished, but it doesn't on that. Something that could be nice to be added. The map modes, they're talking about adding that in one of the early patches. This anomaly is a 22% chance of failure, and for that reason I'm going to wait until the skill level has increased. I don't want to waste these. So let's leave it be for now. Construct a ship, finish at some point, have 10 of production. That's not quite made yet. So I can only do stuff that's within our borders in terms of making stations to acquire these resources, pretty much. There's science over there, energy. Let's get the energy first, and then we'll get the science. So there's one resource there. You can see there's a mining station that I'd previously made there, and one there. That's the spaceport.
Special project complete.
Yeah, another event. The mining drone work ethic. The drones and their tireless, endless work of extracting ever-diminishing resources from their local planetoids make for a somewhat dull but nevertheless informative subject of study. In fact, mining networks on Alvus could stand to learn a thing or two about maximizing mineral extraction rates while conserving energy. Additionally, we have found that the drones are not completely silent. They emit signal pings, though extremely infrequently, and at a wavelength hard to isolate from background noise. If there is anyone left to receive these pins, may be a mystery for another time. There's a Xenophile option here. So there's a list there. Gives access to drone optimizations edict. So we've got an actual edict. Edicts are...
The Budget tab tallies. The Policies tab covers government policies, as well as empire-wide edicts, practices that can be enforced by spending some of our...
And I need to turn that off. And there's also the planet ones.
These are planet-specific edicts, practices that can be temporarily enforced by spending some of our influence.
So I think I want the edict. Okay. There you go. So what's it do? Minerals for energy credits for influence. That's not bad. What is that? Hostile fleet. So what is this? This is my swarm, but looks like they've exited through the wormhole. Right, it's got a number of places to go, and I've pretty much explored everything I can do then without making new
System survey complete.
wormhole stations.
Special project complete.
Space amoebas forever. The space amoebas, a nickname now levelly popularized on Alvus. I'll come back to that in a second. What's this doing? Right, so I think we've discovered everything there. What's that? That is continental. What's Gaia? Right, I think I haven't. If I hover over there, you can see it mentions when a system is within our borders and also whether it's been surveyed. Not very important to know that. Let's send that there. Alvus. Surface. It's very close to getting done. Space amoebas, nickname now levelly popularized on Alvus, are solitary animals when left to their own devices, but the youngest specimens are accompanied by quasi-independent organisms dubbed flagella, similarly spawned by the amoeba and programmed through liquid RNA-laced secretions to do the bidding of the host. Blah 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 blah. Where were we? RNA. Blah 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 blah. Fuck it. Right, I'm gonna skip out one. Right, evasion plus 5%. Okay. I've done enough reading. Right. What's going on? Right, looks like we found another hostile fleet. That is a tomb world. Which... Right, hopefully they retreat before they get there. They set in a wormhole. Don't think they are actually, that might have been the last target. So let's get back there quick. Constructor finished. I have a lot of production left. So I've got all of the resources in the system now. You can see the green rather than white. Okay. So where to next? Looks like there's alien vessels there. There's more energy here. I think I'm going to grab that. So I like to keep my energy at about +10, especially early game. Don't want to risk potentially going broke. In fact, one of the tutorial missions is to get your energy to +10. What's that? Right, actually that's a planet that could be colonized, so maybe I won't grab that. I'm going to go for research instead. Now, I want to get the ability to colonize soon, so there's +5. Socio-engineering, what is that? 25%? 80%. I think I'll do that one, I won't do that one. Yeah, okay. And what else was I doing? I have no idea. Oh shit, these guys. So let's look in here. So we should be able to see the wormhole forming. And the station is creating it. See there? Percentage going up, that's how long it was taking. So it was rather fast actually.
System survey complete.
So I've scouted everything here already, which I'm not sure the other FDL methods would be able to do, put it that way. So I like wormhole, definitely, as a FDL method. This science ship, right, that's scouted everything there. That one's been done. Let's find out about... Is that within our... Yes it is. I want to find out about that. Can't probably go there until I got a bit of fleet. I could be making more corvettes at the moment, but
System survey
I don't like
complete.
to this stage of the game because it costs maintenance, it costs money, and a lot of production. I'd rather be getting up resources than bigging up my fleet. Not really at any risk of being attacked, although there's some small risks arguably. Is that finished? Yeah, it has actually. So let's get you over to there. Yeah, no. I probably now need to make another station. But stations cost maintenance, so I don't want to make too many of them. But it will extend my range, so when a construction ship is spare, I might do it on one of these worlds I'm planning on colonizing, such as Theorem 3. There wasn't any desert worlds outside, far away from our borders, which I'm really disappointed about. Well, actually there's one there, but I'd have to kill those aliens first. Yeah, if I had one out quite far away from my borders, I could extend my borders, but this guy is now done. So I'm actually going to enslave him because he's on food. So you can see here 3.3. And now it is 3.6. Extra 20% from the enslavement. Happiness is fantastic. I think at some stage you may even get bonuses from happiness. Yeah, plus 10% to the energy. So we get an extra 10% effectively from Spiritual, because we got a bonus off that. Grand Designs, I think it was, which sounds like a housing program. State agent program. What is that? Research station. Something was done. Right, constructor. That finished something recently. Right, looks like I found some more science. This place has shitloads of science. I definitely want that. But I do need to keep an eye on my energy still. So let's get that done. Now when this gets to 200, I believe I need...
Anomaly found.
I can make a border outpost which will increase my territory range. So I want to do that in a place that has tons of resources and potentially a load of stars with resources on. Got to figure out where I want to do that. Right, this anomaly here, 22%, I'm going to leave that for now. Minerals, actually for early game it's probably decent because of my species. I'm getting a ton out of minerals because I got so many slaves. And I get bonuses. I really like to specialize my population to be very good at doing certain things, and later on in the game that's what I intend to use this gene modification for, and hopefully I can acquire races via different means as well to do that. I'm planning on doing a guide video for that, hopefully I get around to it, but yeah, gonna be making a lot of let's play videos as well. Okay, so what are we, 3 and a bit years in? Let's race over there. Right, that's growing there, that's energy. Do I want that next? These are tile blockers. You can't do anything on these tiles until you've
System
cleared
survey complete.
the yellow ones you can clear, the red ones you can't, and you need tech for instead. Right, so science ship is finished. Where are you? There. So I think I have now almost done all of the planets within my territory. I haven't done that one actually.
Research complete.
Right, so I think that's a
Anomaly
first
found.
research. Wow, there's a level 4 anomaly here. 65% chance of failing. I'm definitely leaving that one. So we've unlocked the engineering facility, which means I can get more science in that particular area. Okay, the first... Ooh. That's an upgrade to our first weapon type. That's really important, probably. I selected... Let's pause for a second. I selected mass drivers, didn't I think? But I would like that extra 5 minerals. That would be nice. I can get that later though, surely. So let's grab that. Maybe I should have got the minerals first, to be honest. But I'm wary of that not coming back when I need it. Constructing ship. Right, so is there any energy in the area? Yes, there is. It's plus 5 there. I want to keep this around 10. So let's grab some energy by putting a station on the stars. A really good 3 resource there. Any resource that's at 3 or more, you want to make it a priority, probably, no matter what it is, pretty much. Each station you make costs money. I'm pretty sure the energy ones don't. I'd be surprised if they do.
Mining stations are used to extract the minerals and strategic resources of the object they orbit.
I'll have to figure that out in a bit, actually. Be damn if they do. Okay, scientist has gained a trait. Expertise rocketry. Who is this? Oberkeck. Hopefully he's not a scientist guy. Yes, he is. That sucks because these two conflict. One is in the field, one is back in the lab, basically. Can I get to that? No. Right, I thought for a second I might be able to. I should think about making another wormhole station, maybe. I want to get that in, but it costs a fortune. My ethics aren't going to diverge at this point. I'm going to talk more about ethics divergence later on. There's not really a reason to yet.
Research complete.
Right, research. Right, so we've got power plant. What next? So could have a research boost. That's nice. Deflectors. A power hub. I'm going to pick the power hub actually. So this is a very good energy building. Energy is just in previous few games I've played what, no more than 50 years in any one of them. I found energy to be really important for maintenance. So.
System survey complete.
Okay. Oh, right, science finished. We're down. You're down here, so is that within our territory? No, it isn't, but it's near to it. Your borders can and do grow, but how it works I'm not entirely sure. I think I've surveyed everything. Then, right, there's definitely an empire over here. So, I think I'm going to start to look over here. Look for good places to make a border outpost potentially. So there's Arctic world there, which I'm trying to remember what's next to desert. It's tropical and yeah, 0%. So Arctic is crap for us. It's desert and no, it's arid next to desert, and it's also tropical, and then it's beyond that continental and tundra, I think. So they're not bad actually, both of those. This should be both 60%. 60, 60. Okay, so let's send you there. Okay, may want to grab those. If, say, that alien species there, which I'll find out about eventually. I'm not sure when you... I think there might be a time delay on when you can find your first species, like the first 5-10 years. They may want to colonize those planets because that may be the planet's type they like to colonize. It's quite possible, so denying those might be an idea.
System survey
Alien
complete. Situation log updated.
Okay, science ship is back again. We have encountered some form of alien vessels in the media system. These strange objects have been flagged as Zeta aliens. Until we can learn more about them, we should proceed with caution. And let's get researching. So I've already got 11 and 8. I'm doing pretty well for science. There's more energy up there. So let's go and find more stuff over here. I can't do that one. That's out of range. Something there. Let's go and do that one, I guess. Once I have a fleet, I'm going to start to kill these aliens in some of these places. It might take a while for some systems like that one.
Hostile fleet detected.
Okay, so Space Amoeba Euro system. There's actually a find feature. You press F. Oops. Oh, it's over there. There aren't really many options down here. Let's go to search, multiplayer chat, help, main menu, that's it. Constructor. Arguably it doesn't need much more. Constructor. What am I doing with you?